Hey, morning. Getting ready to go do 16.3 miles. Could be a little more, a little less, depending on the actual route. It's a bit of a wander west of here through the rice fields and some hopefully less busy roads. Trying to emulate as full a pack for my race as possible. At least have all the mandatory gear. Food, I'll still be kind of sitting down more in the coming weeks and just kind of hashing out exactly what I want to be carrying and things like that and what I want to rely on for them. But everything else, got most of the same gear on. May just switch out the shorts, and I've got same socks, different color. But anyways, everything from power pack to extra cash to rain jacket to first aid kit to bananas to you name it. I got it. Bit of a stressful morning. Just trying to get it all. Oh, I've even got my second bladder in with I think a liter of water in there. I don't know. I was trying to fill it up while I was in the bladder, anyways. So yeah, hopefully this goes well. I'm thinking I'm definitely. Well, I know this will go well. So figure out what we need to tweak and whatnot, and go from there. So heavy running. We'll see you out there. Wow, that's a trick to watch, but. 0.18 miles out and just like very and calm. It's a world of a difference if you go north, south, or even east, where it's just a lot more people, a lot more tourists. Probably should have done this more, but I've really enjoyed the beach run. So anyways, the other thing I was going to note is right away, kudos to Solomon, because this vest really doesn't bounce too much. So plus there, on we go. For those interested in the vest, it is the Solomon 12 liter advanced set, or advanced skin, in what I like to call highlighter yellow. As you can see, it matches rest most of my ensemble. I don't have my highlighter socks on. When I saw the color compared to black, which actually had some defects, people were reporting blue and red, kind of more the standard. Blue is actually really nice, but it's kind of bluish green. Anyways, yellow was just like, yep, that's my color. On we go. Oh, hey, horse riding lessons or tour. Oh, coming up to the first little turnaround out and back of the day, right at the beach. Very nice. Good little beach view. On we go. Hopefully got this cool angle with all those flags layers overlapping each other. I should note that there's not many loops. A lot of the roads go north and south. I've mentioned in previous videos, but nice view. A lot of go out, go down, go back up. So it's a little bit of that. Once I get, I think, a street over, I can start doing some more loops, but it's still a lot of just kind of meandering almost every road just to get distance. Could go far east, kind of northeast and south, or east and west, but you get some cookie duke traffic. So I'll take this instead and go from there. Alright, past group of 3 women runners, which is kind of cool to see more people out. Other than that, it's been a lot of locals at the beach. Went out, a few expats walking around on motorbikes like up here. So on we go. So back at the place, not far in. Literally done like a mile and a half, and like I was running back up the long way to go out, and kind of doubling back on what I ran, and sure enough, really had to go to the bathroom. I was like, oh, all right, well, if I turn around now, I can get back home. Yeah, maybe about halfway from there, and just like had to pull over, find a good spot on the side of the road. Use a few leaves, spared you that part of it. And yeah, still figured I'd come home, save a bit, and then you're on from there. Heavy running, all part of ultra running, I suppose. All right, we'll take 2. It's just waiting for my watch to get going. Yeah, well, I guess as it is, like I said, and yeah, I guess we'll be a little more than 16 today for sure. And yeah, we'll just take it as we go. All right, back out where we came and pick it up where we left off. Happy running. There's some really pretty pink flowers. They're humongous. More amazing rice field views. I mean, I was Google street viewing it on Google Maps last night, and yeah, it did not disappoint. Definitely set the expectations right. Spins around slowly. Yeah, it's pretty awesome out here, and not too trafficy. A lot of motorbikes, not a lot, but mainly majority are motorbikes. A few cars here and there. On we go. Coming up to the main road that head west on goes to Tenalot, which is a really famous temple. I think we're gonna do that one of these days. Grab a car, well, hire a car, not hire a car, taxi, get a taxi, and have the taxi take us over. Yeah, more beautiful rice fields. So back there, coming off the main road, Google Maps didn't think it connected, but you look at Street View and it's like clearly a path, and it's basically this, which is cool. Works well with the get some kind of trail running in. Because I was thinking over on the road there, I don't think I've been on that flat a road since like Bay Village back in Ohio, and so like my body was immediately wanting to go a little quicker, but I was like in for longer haul day with a full load, so take it easy, go at a nice pace, and on we go. All right, I will admit, this section was a bit of a hope and a prayer, and there's I think one or two other sections like it where after walking around enough, Google Maps will not take you if you do driving. You might do it motorbikes, but I guess I didn't double check that last night. But even walking, well, there's no street view of this, so kind of knew it was a road, but the car couldn't make it down it. So I was like, well, it's gotta be, if it's actually on the map, a decent road, and sure enough, it's actually paved for motorbikes. But yeah, you obviously can't fit a car down this because you got canal on my right, canal on my left, and kind of rice paddies on your side. So, and I mean, this thing is like the width of a sidewalk, like a normal size sidewalk. But beautiful out here, can't complain. Happy it's working out. On we go. Some sort of fruit growing, but way off in the distance is the ocean. I forgot, we're kind of high up in elevation. It's a very gradual down because it's not very perceived. It's like imperceptible. Well, and I think that's a really cool mosque off to the right, or I think it's a mosque. I don't think it's a temple. Most of the people here are Hindu, but there's the next biggest one is Muslim, but it's like Hindu here is like somewhere in the 80-90 percentile. Anyways, on we go. Really had to wee, and you're getting all the insider tips today. There's not many trees, so I read this in a Runner's World magazine, but for men at least, you can kneel, pretend you're tying your shoe, kind of pull the meshy bit of your short side, leave yourself, and carry on. You know, try to make it look as discreet as possible. But really cool mosque, by the way. Sorry, a really random commentary, I know. That's a cool building. On we go. You know what? I was thinking as a Muslim mosque, but I don't know. I'm seeing Ganesh, so I'm thinking Hindu. It's really cool. Sorry, random cars and motorbikes, but wow. I don't know if you can see them in the rice paddy over there, but there's definitely a bride and a groom and a photographer. Nothing like a talk about destination wedding and backdrop. I was just like, hey, why not? I was more curious where they actually got married. Beach or I don't know. Anyways, fun random note. On we go. Hello, Canggu Beach. Which I'm not quite sure if I normally run down this far when I'm out for. I'll know once I get down here. Maybe. Oh. Yep, there's a statue. I am literally not that far down the beach. And yeah, here's there around the point in the big river. So, nice view. On we go. So yeah, through a little roundabouts around and like this. I don't know, just extra distance and beach, a little more beach view. We'll see how this turns out. Huh. Don't know if that quite goes. If this quite goes through. Just gonna go for it. Full accommodation on my right shoulder. And I think it's holiday or something. That's definitely Sunday is like no work day, so it's cool seeing all the locals out in the forest having a good time. But Sessa, S-E-H, beach. Not pronouncing that correctly. On we go. So yeah, I doubt you can see it back there, but a lot of these little marts and warongs or whatever, just on the side of the road, the little shops, they sell petrol. And they just reuse bottles. It could be plastic. That person, every single bottle was an absolute vodka bottle. I was like, wow. Nice consistency and persistence with collecting all those. I mean, they're quality bottles. Well, let's see, one more beach view. And today, I forget if I mentioned earlier, given the later start, the little bathroom incident, my big, long, winding, looping route might literally just turn into a big out and back. Got about another half hour to go and then make that call, see where I'm at. Hopefully on my map up there. Ooh, ceremony going on, so I'm not gonna go all the way down there, just out of respect, but cool view nonetheless. And yeah, all right, go back up and on we go. Heavy running. Not a random thought. One thing I'm noticing is there's thoughts going through my mind of, well, if I do this pace, I can maybe make my whole route. But then there's the reality that's kind of been with me the entire start of, yeah, it's kind of ultra speed. And I got this heavy vest on, well, heavier than normal. And, hip up. And I just kind of feel my body. You get the heat. It's overcast, but still decently humid and warm. And yeah, you know, your just body settles into a nice pace, which is this. Not too fast, not too slow, just right. It's kind of that all-day pace that you always read about or hear about or heard about, whatever. But it's always true. On we go. And back into the rice field. It's crazy how you go from a little surf beach town to just right back in the countryside. But really cool. On we go. I don't know, I thought this would be a cool shot. Straight back with the palm trees. Middle of the road before more motorbikes come. Alright, got back over. Happy running. Another cool tumble. Awesome. Take a quick look. That was cool. No, it's locked, but at least check through the gates. Very cool. Alright, on we go. I'm not really sure what time I'm in. Definitely all the locals, more vehicles, motorbikes and cars. But on we go. try and get it on the way back, but I think there's a strong sense or strong just our culture of go where the work is to a certain extent. Because I've seen twice now where there's construction going on, and there is literally like just a plywood board hut built, and like I think the workers are just living in there until the thing's done. I would imagine their family's somewhere else. They go for somewhere else later. But I just saw that back there as well. Also noticed like during the rice fields there's little huts as well, and same with Lao on the river when the tide is low, the water's low. They're farming this riverbanks in Lao, and same here. There's little huts all around. So you know, probably in certain seasons they live in the huts and go back home in our part of the seasons or certain times of the year. Anyway, just speculation, but on we go. Back to the rice fields. Walk a little bit because that's a really cool view all the way back to the synagogue, mosque, temple. I think I mentioned, but carrying 4 bananas and 4 dates, and the dates I peeled open, pulled the pit out, and I don't know if you can see them, but just put a nice gallon of peanut butter in between each one to glue it back together. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. So far, so good. Yeah, food options are a little different here in Bali, but I mean, it's not food I've not eaten before in the past, so that's good. Just playing around with a few things. Oh, sorry if I covered the mic for the race. Dial it in, go from there. Use all the buzzwords. Have you running. Nice view. Oh, hey, I recognize this part of the beach. I've gone 9.37 miles, minus about a mile and a half there for the run back. And what? Anyways, so let's say about 8 miles. If I would have gone from straight down the beach from that way, you can, I don't know if you can see the statue, to those rocks down there, from home is 2.17 miles. So like I've just been going up and down these big roads, so I mean, it adds on a lot, but like, yeah, this is totally the retaining wall I run in front of on my normal runs on the beach, so yeah, talk about perspective. Anyways, really cool surf, really cool beach right now, if you can still hear me. And yeah, gonna assess the watch because I'm right at that point where if I'm doing out and back, I need to turn around and go back the way I came, or assess if I can knock some stuff off and then just kind of still do a loop-ish thing. Anyways, happy running, on we go. Pretty view. It is heating up, as you can probably tell by the bead sweats. There's beads of sweat forming on my face. So yeah, another thing I'm noticing is like as soon as you get off the beach, it is barely any wind. There's some, but like in the middle of rice paddocks and on asphalt, tarmac, bitumen, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, definitely warmer, but beautiful view, so can't really complain. Just a note. On we go. Went to take my turn. Really barky dog back there, really narrow path. No thanks, go straight. Basically just found my way around. There's a little section up here anyways, I didn't know if I'd get through, but plan B or C of that I'm on. You know what? I remember looking at Google Street View on that one because I wasn't sure if it'd go through, and I could definitely see paths coming to where I'm at now. I was like, okay, it'll be good, but that's where there's like a little section with the dog, and I was like, no thanks. feed time, banana, and really cool terrace view. Not a bad deal. Nice view. Got a snack. Maybe use a fun drink, fun non-alcoholic drink. Good to go. But these back roads are pretty cool. So really locals. So far only like 1 or 2 dogs. One that definitely had me turned around, but that's fine. Made another plan. On we go. Sorry for the poor videoing skills. Fancy camera and banana. Priorities. So just to ensure I get back in time, probably could have done that little, there's a little out and back loop, but I cut one out and back off that took actually about 2 miles off. And we'll see what this takes off, but it was like gonna hand me back right at 11:45, which is when Jillian like needs me back, and preferably get back. Ooh, cool view that way. A little bit sooner than that, to 11:30. So we'll see what that took off. Go from there. Happy running. Really cool building. On we go. This doesn't go off course, but I don't think I am. Technically, I think the road is really what I'm supposed to be on, but whatever. Back. Little laneways are cool. Alright, on we go. Oh yeah, because I think this road meanders the way I want to go. I'm not really sure where the little walking paths would have helped me out. Anyways, on we go. That's a really cool view. All the way down the rice fields, the temple, the ocean. You can see the peninsula over there. Yeah, good stuff. On we go. Happy running. Ooh, downhill, beautiful tree. It's a main road, or more of a main road. And right on we go. Traffic. Alright, there we go. That's crazy temple. Or temple entrance. That's cool. So, I don't know if I might have mentioned it earlier, but I was debating whether to do a big out and back or come back. Oh yeah, that's when I was at the beach. Well, I decided to carry on because I did the math. It was actually shorter distance to carry on and then try and cut stuff off. Like, I knew I saw on my map I was head out and back, so I was like, well, let's drop that, hope it's maybe a mile or 2 miles. Ended up being a perfect 2 miles or roughly that I needed, and then there's a little like kind of an out and back loop, and I cut that off too just to have more of a little leeway with the time to get back in time and get back a little bit earlier, really in ease sake. And yeah, so far so good. So got to do a loop or looping and not repeat too much, but on we go. Heavy running. Well, cool view of the temple and the beach out to the left on the road. Getting close to my turnoff, so I kind of double back a little bit down that cool dirt path, and yeah, a little overlap there, and then I'm kind of on a different path. Anyways, you'll see. On we go. Ooh, got some cowbells ringing for me. Now it's really cool design actually. It's a little propeller and it spins, and there's a piece of wood on the prop shaft, and that hits literally just like a tin can, well, aluminum can, and it's all suspended in air. So just when the wind blows the propeller, it just makes that ding 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 ding, you know, that click 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 click. And ooh, sorry, cool bird, some sort of like heron-esque bird. Ooh, sorry for all the spinning, but yeah, I think it's all meant just to scare away the birds. Ooh, more of the heron. Nice bird. It's very beautiful. Very white wings and a gray body. Wow, whole wing's white. Sorry, shaky cam. On we go. It's hot. Man, this path is very much more blocked from the wind. Whew. Toasty. Drinking water, eating some food. On we go. Happy running. The other thing I'm noticing with this section is it's a very slight incline. Well, I mean, all the way from the water, from the beach, all the way up as we head further, because we're heading inland, directly away from the beach. It's not a lot by means of comparing it to the Dandenong ranges, so I mean, I should be used to it, but when it's such an imperceivable incline until you really start noticing it, you're just like, wow, it's kind of taking more energy to keep going. Normally, we'll just kind of, you know, go along a flat. It's not flat. There's the problem. And I mean, it's rocky, but that's, you know, it's just, it's a different feel, I guess. And then you throw on the, you know, less wind, more sun, and general more humidity of Bali compared to Belgrave, which was snowing the day we left. It's a little bit of a difference, but hey, that's the whole point of these longer runs, especially if you're, you know, now feeling better and on the up, and proceed to be on the up. Just kind of get some longer runs under my belt with pack on, all that fun gear, and just do what I can just to get back into it a little bit, or enough not to overdo it. But yeah, just feel a sense of, you know, used to the humidity, used to the weight, all that fun stuff. So happy running, on we go. Back on the 10 lot byway, the busy road. Luckily only for a little bit, and turn off and head back the way we came, and then take a left earlier, and then do a little bit different on the way back. Happy running. All right, turn back down the road. Different road. Oh, that's a view. Nice view. Cool. Down this little back road we go. Eventually take a left, head back to the house. Oh, it's just so peaceful and quiet out here. It's really nice. On we go. Happy running. On the other road I was saying, or on that other dirt path, you know, I was just like, man, it seems like I'm needing more effort to get up this thing. And it's because, yeah, it's tough, it's going uphill. Same thing, I feel the heat, feel a little like, whew, yeah, feeling it. But I'm feeling like my legs are going a little quicker, and yeah, it's going south, back towards the beach, and downhill, so I'll take it at this point. Saving grace, hopefully, with the race is that it's at elevation, 4 or 5, maybe, I don't think it's at 6,000 feet, I think it's the highest we climb, but should be cooler. My friend said in the past when they did the marathon distance, it was like 20 degrees Celsius, which is decent, but you know, it's not unbearably hot. It's not high 20s, low 30s, or 30s and 40s, you know. 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, so 20 is probably 60s or something like that. Could be way off. Don't quote me. Anyways, on we go. Happy running. Ooh, more beautiful view. Ooh, nice terraces. curious what the temp was. Whoops. I'll just hit 15 miles. I don't know if that's right, but supposedly my watch is saying 93 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, there are certain sections in the sun. Ooh, right out, rice fields. I believe it, but I don't know. Maybe with relative humidity, sure, why not? 93 degrees Fahrenheit. On we go. Head run. Right, look for traffic and make a turn, head our way back. And yeah, right as soon as I got done saying it's 93 degrees, my watch kicked up a degree to 94, so being a little too specific, but anyways, almost back. Good times, fun run. Woo. Just kind of capturing how quickly it goes from the countryside back there to literally as soon as I hit the street up here and cross over, our place is right there. Had no idea where this close. Jillian knew, but clearly I didn't look that closely at the map. Anyways, on we go. Back in our little alley. Oh, good times. Oof, definitely warmer. I didn't expect it to be hot. So shouldn't be that surprised. We'll walk a bit. Oh man. Walk out the legs. Good times. Heavy running. I'll run you through what I got in the vest a little bit later. And yeah, have a good one.